It's Thursday, June 17th.
じゃあ今日はここまでということで。はい、お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様です。疲れた。Hey, taxi.
I'm your brother. I respond to my sister's nonchalant remark with equal composure. The festive atmosphere of the school festival has disappeared, and after school hours have returned to normal. Final examinations are the only remaining event for the first semester, so the student council can finally take a well-deserved break.
コウキくん、ちょっといいかな。
What's up?
私ね、今日これから編集部に行って打ち合わせなんだけど。
Today? Nice job.
ありがとう。それで、もし用事がなかったり、よかったらでいいんだけど。
Sure, I'll come with you.
本当に？やったー！
I just said the first thing that came to mind. It looks like it was the right decision. I went back home for a change of clothes, and now I'm waiting for press at Shinjo Station. It's been a year since we got serialized, but it's only been 2 months since I got to know Mr. Deer in person. So why now? I guess that must be it. She must have wanted to wait until after the school festival. Well, I imagined this would happen at some point. It's 5 minutes until our meeting time. I've always imagined Press as the kind of person who would show up 5 minutes early, so... Suddenly, a warm sensation covers my eyes from behind. It's Press, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it, but I'm not really sure how to respond. She's very excited for some reason. Don't worry, I heard you the first time. I guess I have to answer. Press?
正解。やっぱりコウ君には見破られちゃうね。
Excuse me? Ko-kun? Does she mean me?
確かに私しかコウ君にあんなことする子はいないかもしれないけど、ブー、コウ君の意地悪。私先に行っちゃうんだから。
I've lost control of this conversation. Wait, Press? Despite saying she was leaving, Press latches onto my arm and drags me with her. I'm thrown a little off balance, but anyone can see that we are locking arms with each other. As Press's sweet, warm atmosphere confuses me, she leans closer.
ごめんね。今は黙って合わせて。
Press lowers her voice to a whisper to make sure I'm the only one who can hear. Good. I thought I was in a different world line for a second there. What's going on?
知らない男の人からお誘いがね。ちゃんとお断りさせていただいたつもりなんだけど、なんでかずっと見られちゃってるみたいで。
So he's either hitting on you or stalking you. Press is cute after all.
見ちゃダメ。
Press stops me before I instinctively look around.
なるべく接点を作らないようにしたいの。
Okay. I straightened up and almost started looking for the guy in question. It wasn't out of protest, I just wanted to impress Press. That won't do.
だからね、コウキ君には申し訳ないんだけど、ちょっとだけ彼氏っぽく振る舞ってもらえないかな。
Sure. How do I pretend to be your boyfriend exactly? I accepted her request without thinking, but I'm not sure what to do from here. Are boyfriends the kind of people who would grope their girlfriend's boobs in front of the train station? No, I'm sure they exist, but if I tried that, I'd get arrested on the spot. Oh yeah, now's the perfect time to put the brilliant rom-com mind of weekly serial writer Potato Salad to work. I should do what only lovers would do, things like chasing each other around the beach or something. When I look at it that way, Press's earlier "guess who" makes perfect sense. Good job, Mr. Deer. She's my working partner and my precious illustrator. That was good stuff, and that's coming from the author. I speed up so that I am in front of Press. I shake off her arm and lace our fingers together. Let's walk like this. It's the basics, but the guy taking the lead scores a lot of points. It may not seem as affectionate as locking arms, but holding hands has an innocent feel to it. It looks better as well, since I'm the one taking the lead. Press sounds confused by the sudden change of pace. Is holding hands going too far?
それは別にいいんだけどね。なんかちょっと細ばゆいというか、くすぐったいね。
Just bear with it for now. I can't really feel it myself since I'm nervous.
こんなの初めて。なんか変な感じ。
We approach the turnstile, still holding hands. This is the last place the guy can watch. If he follows us after this, we'll have to call the authorities. Is there anything else that only lovers would do?
ねえ、コウ君、これ。
Yeah?
切符。今日は無理やり私が誘ったでしょ？だから、はい。
You're making me look like a terrible mooching boyfriend here, Press. How is she imagining the dynamic with our fake relationship? Wait, a couple grows over time. I should show her what I'm made of here. My response could either leave a glimmer of hope in that stalking bastard's head, which makes me worried for Press, or plunge him into the depths of despair. Sure, though that still came out of my wallet, would demonstrate how close we are since I am comfortable enough to lend her my wallet. Well, that's a little too convenient. If he sees through that, then I've failed. You're paying me back for the gift from the other day? Thanks! I'll get you something nice later. Would show us as trading favors. But that's tiresome. You always do this. I said you didn't have to. Would make it look like she's the overprotective girlfriend who spoils me every day. No, I would look terrible. What else is there? War! Press?
こら。
Press pokes my cheek with her index finger.
こんなところで考え込んでたら他の人の迷惑になっちゃうよ。いいからここはお姉さんにおごられておきなさい。
No, that's not what I was thinking about.
さあ、行くよ、コウ君。
Okay. Press doesn't back down. It reminds me of when I joined the student council. I'm sure she'd stay the same even if she did get into a relationship. Good luck, Press's unknown future boyfriend. Best of luck to you. I just smile and go along with it. That's the only thing a temporary boyfriend can do.
コウ君はそっち。
I'm about to line up behind her when she redirects me to the turnstile next to us.
隣同士で一緒にくぐろ。手離したくないし。で、同時にピピって私の IC カードとコウ君の切符を通すの。
It's kind of hard for me to do that when my right hand is holding yours. Going through the turnstiles together must be Press's idea of what lovers do. She asked me so naturally that it made my heart skip a beat, though.
はい、じゃあ行くよ。せーの。
We are riding the train. Many people boarded at our station, so Press is sitting in the corner seat. I'm sitting next to her.
ミッションコンプリートだね。
Press gives me a reserved high five, making sure not to bother the other passengers. We've been holding hands up until this point just in case, but she finally lets go. I hold up my hand in response. Are you sure that's it?
イエーイ。わわわわ。
Press, gearing up for a high five, bumps into my shoulder because of the sudden stop.
もう、コウキ君。
I'm just wondering if the guy from earlier really gave up. I think I could have done a better job as a boyfriend.
それならきっと大丈夫だよ。コウキ君が手をつなぎ直してくれたあたりで視線も感じなくなったし。だからね。
Press raises her hand again, this time moving towards mine. Hold on, if I really didn't feel him staring at you anymore, what was all that for? I dodge her hand and leave her hanging. Well, she looks peeved.
だってほら、こうきくん手を握ってきてくれて可愛かったんだもん。必死な感じで。
That's it? I thought it was because you felt the possibility of him still staring at you. I would have let you get away with that. Press keeps trying to high-five me, but I keep dodging. It feels like I'm playing with a cat. It's kind of fun.
こうきくん意地悪。
I guess I'm taking it a bit too far. She looks pretty down. No, I'm not being mean on purpose. I'm just getting carried away.
すきあり!
Oof! She pokes the side of my stomach with her index finger, making me flinch. Wait, Press!
さっきはありがとね。助かったよ。
As I squirm in protest, she smiles and slaps her hand against mine.
あれ？何か言いかけてたよね。そんなに言いたかった？ごめんね。
That felt unfair.
なんかさらっとひどいこと言われてない？
You were like a chess master with the way you planned all your words and actions, but you're usually an airhead.
すごいよ、こうきくん。こんなにまっすぐ目を見て人格に文句をつけられたことって、私初めて。
Press is impressed. She's being sarcastic, of course. It adds to the joke.
というか、もし本当に作詞キャラだったら、前提として私がこうきくんのこと好きになってなきゃいけないでしょ？だから間違い、不正解。私は天然です。違う、天然でもないよ。
Press corrects herself. She must really hate the airhead label. Well, I guess Press isn't really calculating. At one point, the question of, is Press in love with me, crossed my mind. The way she forcefully asked me to join the council, the way she trusts people without reason. I'm not experienced with the ladies, so I get a lot of mixed signals from her. Still, I didn't see any reason for her to fall for me. When you really look at it, she didn't seem to show any romantic love for me. The few months we've spent in student council together made that clear. I know she would sometimes get too physically close to me or do me a favor for no apparent reason, but I'm sure that's nothing.
あれ？なんだかちょっと残念そうな顔してない？
I'm not, I promise. I guess my thoughts showed on my face.
やっぱり私のこと天然さんだと思ってる？
No, I'm really not.
それはってことは、こうきくん、いいかな？
Press trails off as she stands from her seat. Huh? I look up and notice we've made another stop. Our publisher is at Iidabashi. That should be another 20 minutes from here.
どうぞ。
Oh, right. One look is all it takes. Press is offering her seat to a pregnant woman who just got on. Press called out to me because she noticed how tired the woman looked and how the empty seat was too cramped to accommodate her. At best, it could fit a small girl. I slide out of my spot as well. Have a seat, courtesy of the Osui Academy Student Council.
そういうこちらも見返りを求めてますから、気を使わなくていいですよポーズはいりません。照れ隠しだとしても良くないと思うよ、それ。
I'm sorry. She sees right through me and calls me out on it.
いえいえ、お礼のお電話だなんてとんでもないです。はい、大水ですけど、さっきのは彼の冗談で。
I was joking. I apologize.
じゃあ行こっか。
Press bows her head and the pregnant woman smiles in return.
それでは失礼しますね。赤ちゃん羨ましいです。ね。
Press gives me a glance with that final line. At that moment, I feel the gaze of everyone in the car on me. People are surely taking this the wrong way. Stop! And don't act so surprised, lady over there. We move to the next car out of consideration for the pregnant woman. I follow behind Press as we leave. We reach the middle of the next car before Press decides to stop. I've been waiting to get back at her, so I give her my best impression of a certain someone. That was rude of you.
え？ と待たずに勝手に。でもコウキくんならきっと同じことしてくれるかなって思って。
No, I'm flattered you have so much trust in me, and I think it's really cool. Honestly, I'm ecstatic. That's not what I'm talking about. It's the last bit.
最後何かあった？
You know. Never mind. Press draws a blank look on her face, and my heart shatters into pieces.
待ってよ、私全然わかってないのに。
Why does she look so sad? Do I have to explain everything myself? Press's words got everyone in the previous car to bathe me in jealous accusation. She's better off not knowing. It's not like I want to blame her anyway. Saying something like that is very much like her. Though I do wonder if she felt a twinge of embarrassment when she said that. She'd probably laugh it off and tell me I'm overthinking it. Then again, I can't shake the feeling that she might get mad at me. Adorably mad. I really know nothing about Press, do I? She's both my working partner and someone who knows my secret. She invited me to the council, and now I've gotten to know her. I haven't really considered her giving me preferential treatment. Now that I think about it, that makes her even more of an anomaly.
ね、ヒントをちょうだい。最後に何があったのか。いいでしょ？大丈夫だよ。私勘はいい方だと思うんだ。
What makes you tick?
あれ？今もしかして私に呆れてなかった？
What? No, never. What are you talking about?
あ、早口だ。
She actually is pretty sharp about these things. Or maybe I'm just too obvious. Either way, I decide to just sidestep the issue. Whatever, let's just play rock, paper, scissors.
うわ、弁明とか私のヒント希望を一切スルーしちゃってる。
Press sees right through my plan. I'm crystal clear to her. Not that it matters, I guess. Rock, paper... Press falls right in line anyway.
で、これ何のじゃんけん？私負けちゃったけど。
I follow it up with curling my hands into fists and putting them together before lifting my thumbs individually. Okay, on 3. Come on, Press, get ready.
これでいい？
My urging causes her to flounder, but she manages to copy my hands. You've never played this before? We lift our thumbs at the same time and call a number.
なんとなく知ってるけど、やったことないんだよね。だからやってる人見て羨ましいなって。こういうのってどういう時にやるの？
That's a tough question right off the bat. You play it when you're killing time, or in our case, to divert the conversation. I feel a pang of guilt at tricking Press, so I point us back to the conversation. Looks like she realized she was being tricked, but...
でもこれもやってみたい。
Her balled up hands begin to shake. Is she going to cry? How much have you wanted to play this?
じゃあ私が勝ったら、コウキくんからさっきの情報を引き出せるっていうことにしよう。決まり。
You can't just agree for me. Well, it's fine. I, Narumi Koki, will take my knowledge and insight of this game that I specialize in and...
ゼロ！当たった！これ一本抜けでしょ？わーい。
Regional rule. I'm not sure how it is elsewhere, but here in Shinju, you call your number on the count of 3. Besides, I get to go first. You lost rock, paper, scissors earlier. That was not insightful at all.
なんとなく知ってたけど、初心者だし、勢いでいけるかなって。
Your eyes are shining like they haven't given up on the dream.
コウキくんって意外と負けず嫌い？
To be honest, I just can't let cheaters have their way.
なるほど、わかりました。こんな風に勝っても嬉しくないしね。正々堂々行こう。
Oh, now you're saying that, and you didn't win earlier.
やっぱり負けず嫌いじゃない？
We battle carefully so we don't disturb the surrounding passengers and to account for the vibrations of the train.
やっとコツがつかめてきた。
That's a good line. It ranks high on the list of things people say when they lose.
ほんだ。そんな上から発言も今のうちだよ。次こそは全てを見抜く私のスキル。アブソリュートアイズが発動するんだから。
Abso what? Press's face switches from light pink to deep crimson.
ごめんね、引かせちゃって。
Huh?
私ね、昔からこういうネタでいいのかな、そういうのを使おうとするとチョイスとかタイミングが悪いみたいで引かれちゃうんだよね。でもそういうの自体は嫌いじゃないから、たまに勢いで口から出ちゃったりしちゃったりで。
Press fidgets around. It's kind of like your puns.
ダジャレとか言うのは誰じゃ。ごめんね、ちょっと死んでくる。
No! Live! I regain my footing. Look, it's not like you chose a bad joke or anything, but that was from that new anime, right?
だけどみんなさっきのコウキくんみたいな困った顔するよ。
No, no, they were probably just surprised you'd say something like that. This feels a lot like when Press hit me with a pun for the first time. I have never heard you talk about it before. It's just way out of left field, that's all.
別に隠してるわけじゃなくて、話す機会とか相手に恵まれないだけなんだけどね。
I understand, but still.
なんかネガティブな反応。永遠を誓い合った仲なのに。
I did say that Mr. Deer and Potato Salad were unbeatable. We're eternal comrades, but it's just not official yet. We still divvy up our work and filter all communication through Takatsuka-san, you know. Hell, I only joined the student council to repay Mr. Deer. I've been doing good on that front, but I haven't really gotten to talk to her about manga. We were busy with the school festival after all. If you think about it, we've only just begun our battle.
打ち切られてる。それ打ち切られてるよ。
It's in bad form to talk about this on our way to our publisher, I suppose.
実感乏しいかな。原稿を手伝ってもらったこともあったのに。
It's not enough. You have to build it up, layer by layer. Our partnership has just begun. This is only the second chapter of the Mr. Deer and Potato Salad story. We can get good footing in today's meeting.
そういうものかな。私はちゃんとコウキくんを芋サラダ先生って認識してるんだけどな。
Me too, but I would like to know Mr. Deer a little bit more, Press.
だったらやっぱり今日はちょうどよかったかも。
Excuse me?
こっちの話。
Really? I could have sworn she said something. Well, I'm not feeling any bad vibes from her, so I'm sure it's fine. Since we are starting our second chapter, I would love if you shared more of your jokes and puns with me.
欲しがられると困っちゃうんだけど。
Now, don't be shy.
ごめんなさい。また当分は封印させていただきます。
Aww. Oh well. I'm grateful enough to know Press has another side to her. Maybe I should tell her some of my own jokes so she'd be comfortable telling me hers. No puns, though.
それよりほら、してくれるって言ったよね。
Press puts her fists together again. Glad to see you enjoying it.
これすっごく楽しい。
Her honesty warms my heart. This is great. It really feels like we are starting our second chapter.
一斉のでゼロ。やったー。一本抜け。
No! I mean, look. And so we play. We play as the train continues on its way. We don't even feel the time go by.
次は飯田橋。お出口は右側です。
一斉のでゼロ。
Press, you keep saying zero. We get so into it that we actually miss our station.